Hello guys, Hikiyami Morikotes, and welcome to another indie game. This one's called Talents, and it's by the developer Izumi Games that you might remember from another game I played before that was called I Like You. It was a yandere game, it was a really fun game, and I'm gonna keep up playing the games in my backlog since I didn't play indie games for a month. I kinda have some games I have to play through before I get to the new games. So let's just play the game, right? This one really interests me because I think it's a game developing visual novel, so it's bound to have some great moments, right? So let's start the game. Type in your name, then press enter. If you want to use the default name, just press enter. I'm gonna use the Moriko. There's a reason I'm called Moriko, so let's go. Your name is Moriko, is that correct? Yes. Yes, it is correct, thank you. This release is a demo and some scenes and quality might differ from the full game. Okay, it makes sense. Trigger warnings, screen shakes, and jumpscare sounds. Proceed at your own risk. Thank you for the warnings. Guys, if you don't want to see these things, I'm gonna give you a few seconds to go away as usual. That's enough. Let's play the game. Okay, so Pangarap City. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation as usual. A place of hustlers, pollution, a high crime rate, and human civilization. Sounds like a great place to live. Yet a city full of hope, dreams, and ambitions. This place is central business district with a growing economic value and a diverse population. It's home to the most prominent entertainment companies and talents. They say the name of the game. Film industry, music companies, book publishing industries, animation studios, and even the game development industry. Every industry competes with world-class quality movies, music, fashion, culture. This city influences the world in a massive way. I kind of feel they are talking like New York, but New York is not as great as people think. Hence, the city is always bustling. This place is different from the countryside I used to live in. Though I don't miss the fresh air and green scenery in life, there are times when you long for an adventure in the city. To reach dreams you could never achieve from your comfort zone. I came here to pursue my dream of becoming a game writer. I want to use my storytelling skills to create games that allow players to experience my stories firsthand through their decisions. That's what I love about visual novels, you know? And while some might view me as playing God, I have many stories to share, and I believe the world needs them. Why would you play God if you want to fulfill your dream, right? But that's why I'm in the city, where major creative companies reside. The reality, however, is harsh. Oh no. I'm really cute, thank goodness. I'm really cute. Thank you for calling customer service. This is Maria, how can I help you? The competition in the game development industry is fierce, and as an experienced game writer and designer, I have faced many rejections. But I won't give up. Yeah, that's the trick. I won't return to my hometown and I will keep up playing until I succeed. So here I am, in the only industry that currently accepts me. I need to speak to the manager. No, a call center, no, please no. That's I'm sorry, that's the worst thing. I have terrible flashbacks about call centers. That's if you can allow it, don't work in a call center. That's hell incarnate. At the very least, I can practice my communication skills here. Not to mention that this job pays well. Yeah, well, it's true, but it's horrible. I'm sorry. Oh, is there anything I can help you with? I paid in advance last month. Why is there no internet connection? I'm sorry to hear that. I can already expect what it's going to happen. Let me pull up your account so I can check. Can I have your account number, please? So machine. Okay. All right. So much. Alright, I see what's happening here. The last payment you made for the last month was, since you're on a $100 plan, it's a from this month's bill. You still have remaining a 48 for this billing bond. You will need to pay in full before. Yeah, oh no, here it comes, I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. I want my internet back. Once you pay the remaining balance, the internet will automatically be back in no time. Can't you do it now? I'm in a hurry here. Like I said, you need to pay the Screw this, get your manager now. I'm sorry if you're frustrated right now, but I already told F your company, your internet's so slow, but when it's due, you're faster in cutting out the connection. Yeah, that's a classic. I feel the person that wrote this visual novel actually work in a call center. This is too real for me. I don't like it, but I like it. Whoa. Get me the manager now. I'll have you fired. Then, all I can hear are beeps. He apparently got cut off for some reason. That was close. Hopefully he doesn't call again. Or if he does, I hope he doesn't revert to me, yeah. I sighed in relief as I realized there were no more calls waiting for me. That was a close one. I never know when a frustrated customer will call and how their negativity may affect me. But I try to stay positive and remind myself that they are just humans dealing with their own problems. Yeah, I guess that's true. I stretched my arms and took the beautiful cityscape view through the large glass windows. This is one of the things I love about my job. The view of a skyscraper. You know, there's some call centers that don't have windows, so I guess this is a good place to work at least. And the busy city is a stark contrast to the countryside I used to live in, and itself was fascinating to watch. As I gazed out the window, I noticed a cloud in the sky that looked like a dragon. Yeah, really? I don't see it. Is there a cloud that looks like a dragon, maybe? Or do I have no imagine? Well, maybe this looks a little bit like a dragon, maybe, I guess. Like this is the head, and this is like the wings, and maybe the tail, and two legs, maybe? No? Yeah, it's probably not. My imagination ran wild, and I was transported to a medieval setting, reminding me of the Otome game I played last night. That dragon-turned prince love interest always gets me. That's a very specific taste. The view outside always sparks my imagination and takes me to the new and exciting places. What? Wait, why? All of a sudden, a coworker went by the window to bring down the blinders. For us not to get distracted, supervisor says. Yeah, as expected. I glance at our supervisor, who was deeply focused on her work and her cubicle. She looks so serious, typing away on her laptop. As much as I admire her dedication, her presence made me realize that the one thing I love about my job was now gone. I couldn't enjoy the beautiful cityscape view as real as I used to. I turned my attention back to my computer screen, which only added to my growing sense of disappointment. The view outside was not only visually pleasing, but it also helped me rest my eyes from the screen's radiation. It was a much needed break from the monotony of work, but now even the small comfort was taken away. Well, at least you're out of work now. With a banana laptop, nice. Despite the difficulties I face at work, I was proud to have saved enough to live in a studio-type apartment. Yeah, those things are expensive. I don't know where this city is supposed to be, but they are usually really expensive. The apartment had a stunning view of the city with the light twinkling like stars at night. I had to put up a good fight to secure this specific unit, but it was worth it. And until I was able to afford my apartment, I was still far from being financially comforted. Yeah, that thing does not exist for creative people. I had to work hard to make ends meet, but I was determined to make it work. Alright, my publisher will upload the latest chapter of my novel today. I hope my 1,000 weekly readers will love it. 100,000? 100,000? Yeah. 100. Here it is, I've been waiting for this. Prince Dominic is dreamy as usual. Heart. I want more, I can wait for the next chapter. Way to go, XX Area XX. I love your work. What an overwhelming response. I closed my eyes for a moment as I plopped myself to bed. Good job, Moriko. Good job. That's the first time someone said that. I guess I'm saying it myself, but okay. I still take it. The reader's eagerness makes me want to write the next chapter right away. But I feel exhausted, and I still have work tomorrow. Until when could I keep up this lifestyle? Who knows? Despite my hard work, my earnings from my novel were not as high as my day job. I was unfortunate to have ended up with a publisher who didn't pay well, but I wasn't going to let me get down. I was considering jumping to another... I was thinking like jumping out the window. No, don't do that. To another publisher in the hopes of better pay. Until then, I don't want to stop improving my writing skills. It would be better if I write for my games, though. Experiencing a character story in their shoes, my characters will be much more alive in their hearts. That's true. Don't get me wrong. I do like a good book, right? Like anyone. I do like reading books, like comics, manga, whatever. But visual novels have this, music, a little bit of animations, like a scene switching that makes everything feel more alive, right? Also, I want to meet people from different industries too. Through games, a story will be brought to life in a way I never thought was possible. Yeah, that's true. That's also true about indie games. Like, you can bring a bunch of different people together. Writers, artists, like music composers, voice actors. It's a good industry, right? That's what I like to support indie games in any way I can. I'm still young. I'm going to be there. Like any person in this generation, I check my phone before sleeping. I was browsing social media when an ad took my attention. Game Expo is happening in 2 days. Wait, Game Expo? One of the Otome games I play will display a booth there. I should totally go. I'm sure there'll be a lot of game exhibits and activities there. I'm excited. And then back to work. And then out of work. Oh, that's great. These days more tanning than usual. It could be because they block the company windows. You need your sunlight. If my chief is not busy and no calls are in the queue, I can daydream about my novel while looking at cityscape view. To take that away from me is like taking my creativity. This won't do. I'm a writer, I need to be inspired. Despite the sun setting down for some, the day is just getting started on the city streets. This calls for an amusement arcade. When I arrive at the arcade place, the area is thriving with youth playing different coin-operated game machines. It's after school, no wonder. I should go exercise my body first things first. Sitting for hours can be overwhelming for the body, yeah, that's true. The DDX Dance Arcade Machine, which is my primary target, is occupied, however. Is there... I know a few game developers and they are like Dance Dance Revolution. Is that like related? I don't know, like game developers like Dance Dance Revolution, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to wait. The man dancing is swift on his feet, hitting the notes on the metal plates on the metal pad despite the fast tempo. He never misses a note and he dances elegantly despite the challenging sun. He finished the level and went down to take a break. I was about to ask him if he's still going to return that I could play next. However, his figure and body language hit nostalgia. A hair with a familiar shade. Is someone I know? Bringing back memories of my closest childhood friend. It's the childhood friend, it's here. It only took a moment to realize who it was, my dear friend who I haven't seen for 8 years. Chris? Moriko? It really is you. I feel like I should have left the default name for this visual novel because I feel these characters are so close to each other, probably. And like, saying Moriko doesn't fit, right? Long time no see. The name is Arya, right? For the character, I think. This is Chris Sylvan, a childhood friend of mine who were classmates until high school, but he had to transfer to the city due to his parents' work. Yeah, I still can't believe that's you. How are you doing? Are you staying in the city? I'm good, yes, I'm staying here. Actually, that's the same of you. You finally went out of your comfort zone, huh? You only live once. Why not work online? It's better working in an actual office than at home. Besides, I want to try living in the city at least once. So, how is it? Are you working now? I'm currently working at a call center agent, and I write my novel on the side too. How about you? You have 2 jobs? That must be tough. Yeah, it is. Yeah, just until I get a job that I want. What is it? I want to write for games. Ah, you're still in that. Of course. Not like it's getting accepted though. Did want to become a game writer before. If I knew you were here earlier, I would have been able to help you. What do you mean? I used to work as a game producer for Razer Games. Razer Games? Isn't that the one of the 2 AAA game companies in this country? Wait, you make games? That's amazing. It suits him. If I remember right, Chris is a hardcore gamer back then. Was a hardcore gamer back then. There's literally no video game he can win, even Otome Games, and he's not even cheating. How do you win at Otome Games? I wonder. Even that game he played earlier, playing reading games with your body is no joke. But working in a corporate is though, even in the creative industry. So I was stripped of my position after 3 years. That's too bad. They wasted a talent. They say it again. Still, if I had met earlier, I could help you. Well, at least we're reunited now. What have you been up to, then? I'm on my way to creating my own game studio. A game studio? I have a few ideas, but I was considering new ones as well. We really have grown up. I wish you the best of luck on your startup journey. Thanks. By the way, you mentioned you wanted to be a game writer. Have you tried creating at least a visual novel? I did. Is this one, right? Thanks to that, I got the grip on how to write branching stories. However, I can only rely on free art and music online. I can't draw, make music, nor programming complex game mechanics. The sad face, I love it. I love this sad face. I don't like that she's sad, but it's really cute. But why do you have a team handling that? That'd be a dream come true. Then how about I offer you to join my startup? Huh? Izumi Games. Is this an animated intro? A brand new indie Otome Visual Novel. From the City of Dreams. Bangarab City, I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. Lies bustling art and entertainment industries. And one of them is the game development industry. The Bangarab Game Jam. Is this like game based on real stuff? Because I don't know. Alice. Oh, it's Alice. I want to write for games. Chris. Want to join my startup? That's what he just said. Soma. You know that, but after all, grinder. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Harry. I'd rather be with Mademoiselle. I didn't read that. Sasuke. Thanks for supporting me back then. Pop Motivation by Periton. I guess that's a song. Okay, this is moving on their own. With your rowdy co-founders. Wait, those two are the same person, right? These two are the same person. Talents. Why is he twice? Are they twins? They always have twins in these kind of games, right? And stories. It's probably that. Oh, that was a really good intro. I like it. Sorry about talking over it, but I had to read that. It's been an hour since I sat down to write my novel, but I just keep on staring at the blank document. I've been thinking about Chris' offers earlier. He offered me to be a business partner in his company. He said he needs a game writer and designer and believes I have what it takes. Okay, I have a bunch of readers after all, and writing degree at that. Oh, a writing degree, that's not something everyone has. Okay, that's true, I know deciding won't be easy, that's why I thought of something like a trial before you can decide. Trial? There's an upcoming game jam in the city that offers a big prize and networking opportunities. Game jam? What's that? You put it on bread and you eat it. It's an event where people make a video in a limited amount of time, a video game, usually in the form of competitions. A theme is usually given, so this can not only promote creativity and networking, but also innovation. That sounds fun. Well, test your capabilities and team compatibility there. Then you decide if you want to take the risk of becoming a co-founder. It doesn't cost anything but our time, so you can think of it as a trial to see if our team will work out. How does that sound? Let me think of it first. Chris is currently on the quest to scout other business partners from the music, art, and software engineering industries. Naturally, he intends to pick only the best talents. It's a tempting offer, but I also have to consider the fact that starting a business is a huge risk, and not all ventures are granted to be successful. Yeah, that's right. Because I guess, like, she can't quit her writing job, right? So she's probably gonna quit the call center to make time for the game developing game jam thing. And if it doesn't work out, you're not gonna get any money, right? And you're gonna be in trouble. At least that's what I would do, I guess. Game companies are no exception, especially having a competitive market. I took a deep breath and leaned back on my chair, trying to weigh the pros and cons. I have a passion for writing and games, and this opportunity might be a way to merge those two passions. On the other hand, I have my stable day job and my writing career to consider, yeah. It's a difficult decision to make, but I know that I need to carefully think it through before making any hasty decisions. Yeah, you have to take your time with these things. I opened the browser on my laptop and searched for Chris Sylvan. He apparently changed his last name since his parents' divorce. It also explains why I couldn't find him on social media back then. My jaw almost dropped at the several relevant searches that appeared. Chris even has a wiki? All of his information is there, but mostly related to Razor Games stuff. I opened a reference article from the Renowned Game Press. Chris Sylvan is a game producer from Razor Games and the brain behind the remote game series that racked over 30 million downloads on Steam. That's Steam, right? He also worked with Resident Petville, Jamming Notes, and other minor renowned projects. Resident Petville, that's Resident Evil. Jamming Notes, what would it be? With players and critics rating the newest title with an average of 9 out of 10 on the side, we interviewed Chris Sylvan on how he did it. What? The Star Games producer? Remote wins best horror game from the Game Awards. Remote wins? 3 million downloads? I continued to search for other sources and found the same thing. He's already established in the industry and has a solid track record of successful projects under his belt. How could I let go of this fantastic talent? Maybe he's conflicted, right? That can happen, right? If my friend is in this competition, in this competitive, then the game jam might be worth a shot, right? Well, I guess that's true. If you have someone like really strong in your team, that's an advantage, right? You come a long way, Chris. I knew you'd succeed. I was taking a bath when I heard my phone ring. Hello? Moriko? I'm just gonna say my name, I'm sorry. Hey Chris, you're still awake? Yeah, did you get home safely? Yes, thank you for asking. Okay, I just called to check in with you. Oh, thanks. Hey, I didn't know you were a big shot. You were all over the internet when I searched your name. Haha, I didn't want to brag. Humble as always. I'm proud of you, Chris. Moriko. Yeah? I'm glad to meet you again. Same here. I have you thinking about my offer. I need to think it through. Even if you say I don't need to contribute financially, business is a serious topic. That's alright, but how about the game jam? Actually, the game jam event runs in the span of 13 days, however the game development party only runs for 7 days, yeah. Game jams are hard. I was told that we can make the game remotely, so there won't be much problem to my side, as long as I file a work leave for certain days. But our leaves are unpaid and I need to pay rent soon. On the other hand, Chris plans on splitting up the cash reward if we win the game jam. Will I be able to risk a few days? Ooh, a choice, let me see. So like it's like I mentioned, right? If you she's not quitting her day job, but she's gonna take a few days and it might impact like your financial stability, right? But I think it's worth a shot, yeah? Join the game jam first. I think it's a good opportunity to join you in the game jam first. After that, let's see what it takes from there. After seeing Chris' credentials, I couldn't say no to the game jam, at the very least. Chris let us sigh of relief. That's great to hear. I think we're going to make a great team. I agreed with him and continued talking about our plans for the game jam and the future of the company. I might not be fully committed to the business plan yet, but I got to start somewhere. The future was looking bright and I was excited to see where this journey will take us. Oh, I can see this is the poster for I Like You, you see? That's the game I played previously, and I guess these are the other games of the developer. I like this kind of like Easter eggs. I don't know if they're Easter eggs because they are in plain sight, right? But like little references to the other works of the developer. That's good to see. I guess this is the... I'm finally here. Oracles of Mochi. Nice. Today I'm attending the Game Expo. A variety of things are being displayed, including game companies showcasing their games, hardware booths, esports competitions, and cosplay. Each stall has its own unique themes and demonstrations, and even indie game companies are here. Some are even selling game merchandise while others are giving out freebies when you try out their game. Wow, there's a lot of people here too. I need to find the booth I'm looking for. I can't wait to see my favorite husband. I love this. As I was making my way, I stumbled upon a booth for an MMORPG that I play. I mean, massively multiplayer online role-playing game. If I'm looking for an action-adventure game, this is my go-to. I can really read what it says this. It says, can the code? I'm sorry, I can read that. I took a photo of the booth and realized that the person next to me was doing the same thing. I smiled at the stranger static to meet a fellow player. Huh? I smiled at him, but he only looked away and continued capturing photos from his phone. I'm sure he saw me smile. On the tarpaulin post on the wall, there is a QR code printed with a text below saying, "Scan this code to get a free legendary weapon." Well, I'm definitely getting this. It takes a long grind to get these weapons. That's it? I already got them all. I can't help but hear what the person next to me is saying, and I immediately became interested. Wow, you have all the legendary weapons? How long did it take you to grind? Grind? Did you pay for the weapons? Is there something wrong with what I said? I purchased them. I hate you. I instantly hate you. I don't like people that purchases the things. What? So what? It took me 4 months just to get one. Are you a pay-to-win gamer? Is there a problem with that? I like this. You didn't even grind on this? Nope. Wow, your items at least got to mean something. Developers need money too. That's true, but do you participate in PvP events? Why will I not? What? But that's unfair for some. You're sweeping the people who actually care to grind and complete the quest. Welcome to online games. The worst kind of games that exist. Smashing those peasants is fun. What? Peasants? Look, I don't care, it's not my fault, you're bro. Wow, savage. I love this. I'm sorry. Admit defeat, fight back. If it was me, I would fight back. I just want to play with meaning. Yeah, that's true. Just say it. He's correct that I'm broke though. This game is really relatable, right? Then a pay-to-win gamer plays uselessly? Is that your point? Yeah, I guess if you just pay like $300 on weapons to play like a few matches, you're kind of wasting your time because you're reducing the fun you get from the game, right? I know about grind. I'm a Granblue Fantasy player. I've been grinding this game for 7 years non-stop every day for at least 8 hours. So I know what I'm talking about. No, but it feels like you're shitting. Then he walked away. I get he has a point, but it still pisses me off when people get their way in games like that. Same. Imagine battling a pay-to-win gamer in a player versus player event. It feels like those players are legally cheating. I don't think it's legally shit, but yeah. Well, it's the game's fault in the first place. I shouldn't beat myself because of this. Instead, I need to focus on my goal. The Otome booth is what I came here for. Excitement filled me to the bone when I arrived at the booth. Heartstrings. All of my favorite characters' life-size cardboard cutouts were there. Zack, oh my, I love you so much. I'm sorry, I'm not doing the voice she's probably making right now. This is heaven. Otome games are the best. I have to admit, I do like the occasional Otome game, right? Like, while I'm playing this. I took pictures with the cardboard cutouts and had fun chatting with the staff. I wish I could make a game with my characters' cardboard cutouts here too. If I accept Chris' offer, will be one of the steps closer to my dreams? Wait, will he even let me make an Otome game? I should ask him sometime. Next up, I should visit the esports area. I walk towards the esports area, feeling the energy and excitement in the air. What are they playing, League of Legends or something? People were cheering for the favorite players and teams. That sound of mouse clicks and keyboard tapping filled in the air. The atmosphere was electric and I could feel the passion and excitement that these players had for the games they were playing. As I walk around the area, I couldn't help but think about how amazing it will be to be part of this world. Yeah, it's good, being part of the game. Like, I don't know if I should say game developing. It's just that the game industry in general, it's really good. But only of course to have your games played in competitions. These MOBA games had their own storylines too, you know? The game being played is a multiplayer online battle arena game, which I'm not really used to playing. However, I do know how to play one, and this one particular game caught my attention. Is this the other guy? Isn't that... He's wearing different clothes, but it's not that's the pay-to-win gamer earlier. His hands and coordination were fast and accurate enough not to miss any opening the enemy has. He's playing in real time, but his every move is calculated as if he figured out the enemy's movements. He can kill his enemies without his health decreasing. He's really good at this. Other people are also watching him. Look like we have a finalist here. The match finally ended and they won. I knew it. He looked in my direction until our eyes met. I gave him a thumbs up with an impressed look while raising my left eyebrow. What? He and his team left afterward. What was that? Did he just smile at me? That's not a smug face, is it? It looks sincere. It's like he suddenly became a different person. Probably is a different person. What just happened? Never mind, there's something I still need to check. While walking, I found the booth with the game's remote on it from Razer Games. That's the game Chris brought us when he was still at Razer Games. They are showcasing the game demo with a virtual reality headset. That's cool. I wonder what Chris will feel if he sees this booth. I heard the producer of this game resigned. Resigned? That's what they say? Is there something funny in what I said? No, sorry, it's nothing. I might get Chris in trouble or something if I push it further. Yeah, that's true. And by the way, I'm 37 degrees outside. Isn't it a bit warm for all the fur? It's all about aesthetics, my friend. I don't mind a little sweat if it means I look good. I hate this guy. I see. Well, to each your own, I suppose. On the boat, a girl just finished playing the demo and she looked terrified. I wonder what the future of this game will be. Do you play this game? Yeah, how about you? I don't play horror games. That's too bad. It's one of the best horror games in existence. I didn't know it was that good. I only heard of it but never really played it. Then I'll check it out. I asked the facilitator to try out the demo, but I admit I'm nervous. I don't like playing horror games, especially in virtual reality, where everything feels real. Yeah, that's virtual reality, it's a little bit creepy. I then wore the VR equipment. Oh, she has the VR equipment, nice. I'm ready. Good luck. The change in music, it's nice. The game started like your normal horror game. However, it requires your wits to get into the end. The game is designed masterfully, truly the work of a genius. That didn't tell me nothing about the game, but okay. After a few moments, I'm stuck. I got locked up in a room in the game and can figure out how to get out. The music keeps increasing the volume and tension, indicating that the enemy was coming near. Do it yourself. I will let myself be defeated. I scrutinized the room. Something was shining on the box, a usual indicator of hints regarding video games. I opened it and managed to get a key. I knew I could do it. However, before I get to open the door, the music had already stopped. I don't know. I don't know how to scream in horror. I'm sorry. I almost got dropped the beer equipment. I hurried to take off the beer glasses and realized what I'd done. That was scary. I know, right? But look on your face when you scream epic. I am already traumatized here, yet you're laughing. Sorry, that grew out of me. It indeed looked like you don't play them often. I only like watching people play them. Yeah, same. I do like watching people play horror games. Hooray to the streamers. They love people watching them. Yeah, can you please watch this video? I know I'm not streaming and it's recorded, but can you please watch this video? Nobody watches my videos, please. Seeing other people's reaction is entertaining. I know, right? Unfortunately, though, it can be tough for them too. They have to make the stream entertaining enough for the viewers to stay watching. They have to communicate with their viewers, grant requests, set up stream schedules. It's a lot of work. I guess it is. Sounds like you're one of them. Who knows? The man hurried look on his phone. I got to go. See you around, mademoiselle. Mademoiselle. Yeah, I don't know how. I never know how to pronounce that. Mademoiselle. Yeah. He waved a goodbye then left. I'm meeting a lot of interesting people today. What a coincidence. I wonder if Chris already saw this booth. Wait, is he even here? I forgot to invite him. You'd... Come on. It's a call from Chris. What good timing. Chris, where are you? I'm at the Game Expo. Would you like to come here? I knew you'd be there. What? You're here? Where are you? In the game section. Coming. Of course he'll be here. He's a game developer. What I'm thinking. This is Lemon Games, Apple Ice Studio, and something creative, right? Yeah, I can't read the other thing. Mariko, over here. What are you doing here? See this section? If we continue the startup, we can display a booth here. Can you imagine it? I look at Chris to see his expression. He's still excited, but I don't know if it's the only facade because I'm here. Yeah, it must be a little sad that he got kicked of his previous job, right? I think that's not nice, but like he's trying to make a new project, so that's exciting, I guess. Yeah, I want to say hi to the people stationed there. Are you alright? Why will I not be? Seeing your game in different hands without you, is it not heartbreaking? You sure know how to read me, Moriko. Of course. I always known Chris as the outgoing and joyful type, but I also know he hides his feelings like this. Moriko, if there is one game you wanted to make, what would it be? I can be selfish. Well, I don't think it's selfish to want to make the game you want to be. Well, I can be self-centered, or I can be like indecisive, right? I guess if you're going for it, just go for it, right? Otome. Right. What's the point of even asking? If I join, we'll be able to make one? As long as there's a market, it's possible. Well, there's a huge market for Otome games, right? I think like a bunch of people like Otome games, especially now. It's kind of booming a little bit. Now I just need to see your business partners and join the game jam to finalize my decision. You are really considering it? That alone makes me happy. Of course, you're my friend. I trust you. Thanks for believing in me. I was thinking of how am I going to rate the guys in this game, like from top to bottom. This is tiring. I just want to go home and finish my chapter already. Thank you for calling customer service. This is Merida. How can I help you? Yeah, I believe my brother called me the other day regarding our payment. I see. Let me pull up this record so I can check it for you. What's your brother's name? So Machine. It's the guy in the introduction, right? And I'm speaking to Soskashin, his brother. Alright, give me a moment, please, while I pull up his record here. Thank you. After pulling up the record, I realized that it was the ticket I created for the guy who ranted on me the other day. It's him! Ah, yes, I was the agent he talked to upon checking here, sir. You still haven't paid your remaining arrears yet. That's why the system shows a remaining balance. After paying that, will our internet automatically return? Yes, sir, it's automated. I also did tell your brother about it. Is that so? I wonder where still we need to have this conversation. He was frustrated? He was frustrated at the time, so I understand if he forgot to tell you about it. I see, that's most likely. He tends to get grumpy when he's frustrated. Finally, a caller that understands. I apologize for whatever negative... This is the esports player, right? My brother said, unfortunately, he tends to have bad mouth and temper. What an angel. No worries, sir. Is there anything else I can help you with? That's all. Thank you for being honest, Merida. And the call ended. That was a great call. Wait, so I thought Merida was the name of the company. Is he calling me Merida? Is that my I'm a little bit confused. Oh, that's from my phone. Chris? Are you free today? Yeah, what's up? I want you to meet someone. When I spot Chris sitting inside the cafe with someone, I immediately recognize the person he's with. Remote guy! You're... Mademoiselle. You knew each other? We met at the Game Expo, we would play your game remote there. Really? What did you think of it? It was nerve-wracking. He probably remembered that embarrassing moment. I died, but it was worth a shot. That's too bad, you can always replay it online. Oh, but we haven't been formally introduced. What are you doing here? Moriko, I want you to meet Harry Dominic Cloud. Wow, that's quite a name. Harry Dominic Cloud. Call me Harry for short. Yeah, I'm not gonna call you Harry Dominic Cloud every time I speak to you. Moriko Rodriguez. Just call me Moriko. Oh, Rodriguez. That's a wait, then who's... okay, I'm extremely confused now. Just call me Moriko. We shook hands. He's our artist. What? He's our new prospect business partner. That's amazing, bud. I thought you were a streamer or something. Oh, that was a joke. You say so. To come to an agreement with Chris, you must be competent. Welcome to the team, Harry. Chris told me of you as well. What did you tell him, Chris? Judging from that smile, I sure hope he didn't exaggerate my image of him to him. So, what's your story? I was used to constantly drawing still illustrations. I always wanted to make them alive through games and animation. And in a startup at that? Chris is a prominent CEO and game producer. I love his game Remote, remember? Right. But in terms of stability, I'll manage. I like how the things turn out. Besides, since you're here, I'll make me want to stay more. He asked for my hand, then kissed it, to which I was taken aback. Alright, that's enough. Flirting in a workplace will be a bad idea. Do you intend to implement that rule, Chris? You can't implement that rule, this is an Otome game. It has negative effects. How about I flirt outside of the office? Well, love can be entirely stopped, but it still can affect the workplace. Just make sure it doesn't. Got it, then I'll do it outside. Then Harry winked at me. I'd prefer if you ban it, Chris. Then break our hearts, Moriko. What? I won't ban it, as long as we respect each other, that's all that matters. Me and Harry nodded in agreement. Not like I wanted to date someone from our company though. Chris, how did you meet him? I decided to change the topic. I've been following his social media for a long time. I figured he'd be the perfect candidate because of his knowledge of different art styles and techniques. He was persistent, and he was a fan of his works. I can't ignore him. So, you're both fans of each other? They have 5 in agreement. As expected of Chris, I can't wait to search this man up. We'll just have to wait for this game jam Chris is talking about. Oh right, when's this game jam? In 3 weeks. What? That soon? That's why I studied all the pointers I gave you. The theme is going to be announced on the opening day. I wonder what the theme is gonna be. It's gonna be game developing, so you get to make an Otome Visual Novel game inside an Otome Visual game. You can do both things at the same time. I'll have to request a week leave to focus on the jam. My web novel is almost complete and this is a great opportunity to take a risk. Harry Dominic Cloud, let me do some research. Do you search everyone that you meet on Google? That's kind of weird. Imagine I present myself to someone like, hello, I'm Hikiyami Moriko, and they just Google me and find my stuff. That's weird. I opened Google and searched for his name. It took me a while to find information about him as he goes by a different artist name, Nick. I can understand why he goes by a different name, considering his popularity. When I opened his Instagram account, I was shocked. He has 1 million followers. His art style ranges from realistic to anime, and the way he draws anime men, Ikemen. This will definitely work for an Otome Visual Novel. Chris, your godson! He posts new artwork every month, commissioned by his clients, and each post can get hundreds and thousands of likes. He's a big shot in the industry, even more popular than some semi-focused famous actresses. I feel bad for myself in comparison. If I wasn't Chris' friend, I wonder if he would still choose me. I opened my Writepad account where I love my web novels and saw new comments coming in. There are critics and trolls sometimes, but I try not to tell it affect me too much, especially with fans like this. Thank you for being an inspiration. I love your work. Despite being a guy, your work moved me. I guess, well, you have to take criticism, right? But if people are rude, you can just ignore them, or trolls, right? Of course. Imagine if this happened with a game, I will be able to reach even more people. But before that, I still have a part-time writing to do. Just a little bit more, Moriko. Hang in there. That's what I tell myself every night I go to sleep. What? I felt like I slept for a long time. What time did I sleep last night? I checked the time. Oh no, it's too late. I woke up too late, yeah. I was late, there goes my salary deduction. Too many irate callers again today. Is there service that bad for us to receive lots of complaints every day? I remember this one caller who was being kind enough to apologize for his brother's behavior. That was one of a kind. I hope all of my callers are like that. It's been 2 days since I last met with Chris and Harry. My leaves on my day job weren't approved. They say I'm still new, so I'm not entitled to regular workers' benefits. Oh, Jesus Christ, remember what I told you at the beginning about call centers? Yeah, this happens every day to someone. Thankfully, not me anymore. Moriko, you're being called out by the supervisor. Why? I don't know, but she's in a bad mood. Oh no. Was it because I'm late? Good luck. I'm gonna get fired, right? I greeted my supervisor and took a seat in the chair she gestured to. Here I see him all over the place. I hear he was an important meeting earlier. I wonder what could have caused her stress. The company has been experiencing a lot of losses lately. The higher-ups decided to lay off some employees. Yeah, I'm a gunner, but at least that gives me time to focus on my indie games, right? What? And so I called you here. You are good at your work, but we will not let you since you're new. Oh. A sudden layoff. Talk about the timing. Now I lost my job. Man, this is like what happened to me 3 years ago. I don't like this visual novel. It's too relatable. It can be helped. With those numbers of complaints, the stock will surely go down. They'll transfer my severance pay so I can still pay for my living expenses for the next 3 months. I need to win this game John Chris is talking about. My web novel writing needs to earn me more money to pay my bills. Additionally, my novel is close to being finished in a few chapters. But working in a startup can be risky. You never know how much you're going to make or if you're going to make anything at all. Yeah, that's true. Like being a VTuber for 3 years and making like $5. Yeah, that's rough. You'll need a look on your site too. Isn't stable compared to having a job. I don't want to end up living in the streets. Also, we'll have to wear different hats. Through Chris' summer, he will outsource the other important tasks, commission other until we can expand and afford more in-house talents. I can either take the risk or get another job that'll give me stability. It's from Chris. What's up? We're complete. Have you found a composer and a programmer? Yes, they're in the restroom. Both of them at the same time? I'm excited to meet these people. Harry puts down his bag. He rapped at the same time as I did. I wonder what they'll be like. They are my friends. They might be intimidating initially, but I'm sure you'll eventually like them. Thank you for waiting. It's the twins, right? He looks familiar. Where didn't I meet him at the Game Expo? Don't tell me. He's the programmer and the head QA tester, Sasuke Shin. What? Aren't you the pay-to-win gamer? I also saw you won at the preliminary esports competition at the Game Expo. Have we met before? Are you the writer? Yes, this is my childhood friend, Moriko Rodriguez. I like the sound of Moriko Rodriguez. It sounds nice. This is Harry, our main artist. A pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you, I'm Sasuke. By the way, there's no pay to win in esports though. I did not win at the Game Expo. I did win at the Game Expo. What? Oh, this is them? Nice to meet you, I'm... What? They look alike. You are... They are identical twins. Amazing. Where did I meet you? Oh, I've been feeling that too. They even have the same thought. You mentioned Game Expo earlier. You know each other? Well... Oh, I remember now. You're the legendary weapon grinder. Oh, you're the stranger who wished me good luck at the competition back then. What a small world. Moriko and I met there too. Well, I guess we are related to games. It makes sense. What a small world indeed. Deva took a seat. I didn't know there's a girl in our team. Is there a problem with that? Hey, you don't like girls in in game environments? Soma, meet Moriko, our game writer and designer Moriko. This is Soma Shin, a dear friend of mine. He's in charge of music and sound production. You can tell by the headphones. Nice to meet you. It actually isn't. I see you're friends with Chris. And this is Harry. Remember the artist I used to follow on Instagram? I asked him to be our main artist. Yo. The famous one? You never failed to impress me, dude. This artist is not just an arty artist, he knows every style, proper work ethic, and even art direction since we are going to need multiple artists in the future. I'm Soma. You and your twin look alike. We get that up a lot, but they are twins! But Chris, you mentioned you just reunited with your friend and didn't know Harry personally until you invited him. So how could you fully trust them to be your co-founders? Chris might trust you both, but I just met you, so how will I know if you're capable of being his co-founders? Moriko had released 2 successful romance web novels on Writepad. One is an ongoing one with 100 average weekly readers. She's writing it studies, graduate, has a connection with an editor, so we can trust her. Weekly average readers? That's amazing. Romance, huh? Will be you ready to write another genre aside from that? Of course, I publish a few short stories in each genre I know. I have to check this later. No, you, main artist. It's nice to finally meet one of Chris' favorite artists, but as his friend, I want you to know how committed are you to his venture? I know you're famous and rich, but don't let it get to your head. Famous and rich? Would you be ready to commit to deadlines and the possible risk of running a business? Well, I guess those clothes look expensive. I'm not sure I like the way you speak. This is serious for all of us. You're already successful. You can be commissioned by a game developer if they want a startup. This isn't a playground, just so you know. What do you think of me? An archer who just plays around? I knew his mouth will get him in trouble. I just don't understand why. Plus, you exude the aura too. You judged me too early. I'm committed to this. Yeah, I like Harry more. I know I just say I don't like Harry that much, but I like him more than I like Soma. Whatever your reasons are, I'm sure Chris thought about you thoroughly. Then I'll return to the main question. How capable are you? I don't want to brag. You tell them, Sasuke. Why me? My brother used to be a producer for Technojane. Technojane, the girl group? That's right. Why are you here then? These are like super capable people just bunched together. It's kind of weird. It's a popular girl group. We're also famous worldwide. They recently won a grand prize at the National Music Award and beat other big name artists. He was hit with a plagiarism scandal. He got fired and he cannot work anywhere else because of his reputation. Said about bragging. He didn't intend to. He was tricked. Tricked? His co-composer showed him sample demos which she claimed she created and she thought he was good, so they used them for their new tracks. And then? The netizens found out. She blamed Soma for the credit. What? That's awful. Did you defend yourself? I did, but she had it planned from the start. What? My brother had many enemies in the music industry to think that even his friends will do it. Of course he will see it coming. Just like me, Soma too has faced challenges in the corporate world. I wonder what Chris has gone through back at his company. How did you meet him, Chris? We met in a game online. Memories. We should play again sometime. Anyway, I figured the game industry will take a break from that chaotic industry. And now about me. Your turn, Sasuke. Alright. I'm a software engineer. I used to make games for an outsourcing company while I also make my own games during my free time. I applied at Razer Games, but I got confused since H called me and then Chris called me separately as a different company. What did you call him? I had his resume when I was still at Razer Games. He had a splendid portfolio. What? Is that even allowed? I don't think it is. I will come with him regardless. Because he's your brother's friend? Aside from that, I know Chris capably as a game producer. Then I found out that he got fired. I thought he resigned. Chris shook his head. I got accepted at Razer but only as a game programmer. He wanted to be involved in creativity input too. Sasuke nodded his head. That's why I chose to join in this startup. Technically, Sasuke is a skilled programmer and has priority knowledge of QA testing, but he can also be creative if you try playing his indie games. That's pretty dope. I can't wait to work with you at a game jam. After the game jam, we'll be able to determine our paths from there on. I was like, what's the other one? The game jam where we can only make a game in 7 days. The meeting has ended and Chris is walking home. Walking me home, I'm sorry. You really are something, Chris. I apologize if I kept impressing you, Moriko. I must keep myself into the game then. By the way, how's work? Oh, I totally forgot about that. I got laid off. What? Yeah, what a timing, isn't it? Now I can focus on this game jam. I'm sorry. But would you be sorry? It's not your fault. I shall be thanking you. This will have happened with you or without you. So thank you for giving me an opportunity. Will you be able to support yourself from now on? I still have a few save up besides I still have a novel writing. Let me know when it gets tough. Also, if you decide to join the company and you're struggling financially, you can always live in my place. Wink, wink. What? I don't mind a housemate. We'll have different rooms, of course. I'll let you know if it gets tough then, but I'll try my best to keep the view from my apartment. I don't like it. This guy's a little bit pushy. I don't like it. I'll always be here. Doesn't mean we're all jobless then? Haha, yeah. Though I would like to add we're also going to create jobs if we continue the startup. Yeah, anyway, knowing those twins is lucky. Yeah, they might look identical, but they are entirely different personalities. Soma Shin and Sosuke Shin, huh? For some reason their names seem familiar. You happened to meet them at the Game Expo too. What a small world. Chris. Are you sure you want to trust each of us? What do you mean? You ask us if your co-founders will do that unless I know this person well. I mean, you may know me from the past, but a lot has changed since then. Harry is a person you look up to, but who knows if he's serious about this? I have no qualms with Sosuke. Soma seemed to be the most genuine, but his reputation could affect your business. Are you sure of us? Are you sure you want me in your team? Moriko. They too have faced struggles in life. Their survival efforts, morals, vision, and dreams. I found myself in each of them. I found myself in you. Your deep desires, motivations, and experiences made me trust you all. But you never know what a person thinks, even if it's, let's say, there's a contract, people change, that's a fact. How do you decide, Moriko? Do you take calculated risk based on guts? I match them both. The same goes for me. In life, there are risks we should take, otherwise we regret. That's true. Chris. I'm taking the risk. How about you? We arrived. Good night, Moriko. You didn't even let me answer. Taking the risk. I could try out the game jam, but I don't know if I'll be able to commit after that. I have bills to pay, food to eat, food to afford, right? The challenges are scaring me. After dinner, I did some research on the Shin brothers. Sosuke Shin has an impressive portfolio of indie games he created. The variety in genres and gameplay mechanics is impressive. I don't know anything. It pains me to believe that all these talented people don't have a job. But based on the comments, especially from critics, he was able to turn simple functionalities into creative turns. Interesting, I should play them sometime. Next up, Soma Shin. He is indeed a renowned music producer. He produced for Techno Jane, one of the most famous girl groups in the country. He can do any music genre, but he specializes in electro-pop music. I read about the plagiarism issue that was reported in various outlets. The majority of people believe his co-composer Lucy Myers, despite having baseless statements. It's because she's a woman, right? Even though she had photographic evidence, I don't think it's enough to prove the truth. Just one angle doesn't give you the whole picture of a scenario. This is the problem when you're famous. Regardless if it's the truth or not, your reputation will be tainted. That's also truth. They are the only ones who know the truth. I feel bad for Soma. Suddenly, an email notification popped up in my laptop's screen. That was quick. The company's transferred me to the severance pay. Despite how I hate that place, the fact that I helped colors give its meaning. This reminds me of that one kind of color who apologized on behalf of his brother. Wait, what was his name again? She's something. I feel like it's familiar. She's Sasuke? Wait, Shin Sasuke? Was that it? And his brother Shin Soma? Wow, talk about fate. Good thing I was using my agent's name. No, that's the agent's name. Okay, that solves my confusion. So that man who talked rubbish to me was Soma, despite really getting on my nerves. How come Chris hired him despite that personality? But my team consists of amazing people. I feel like I'm the only one left out. I should keep up with them. I should keep my writing skills up to the game. You are now entering the writing skill minigame, where you select the correct words based on a random theme. There's minigames, nice. Okay, do I choose with the mouse? Each correct word corresponds to a love interest. The love interest will be indicated as a colored butterfly. Blue for Harry. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, red for Chris makes sense. Blue for Harry, black for Soma, and yellow for Sasuke. This horizontal bar shows you overall grading skill progress. This one. This horizontal bar, this is vertical. This is vertical. Wait, this is horizontal. Your overall grading skill progress. Each correct word will increment this bar. If you select the wrong word, it will decrease. Meet the first target level to win this demo. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, romance, destiny, passion. That was yellow. Love songs. Yearning. That was red. Pepperoni. Amour. Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah. Faithfulness. That's red. Attraction, I guess. Heartbeat. Yeah, the Toki Toki, it's important. Yeah. Pizza. I don't know. No, pizza decreases the. Okay. Patience. Yeah. There should be enough progress for the day. Okay, I just missed one and it wasn't purpose, but. And so the day arrived. There are a lot of participants on standby. The jam is open to all levels of experience, which can make it unfair for some but advantageous to others. Chris had us register online, so all we need to do is attend the opening ceremony. My team and I are at the site ensuring we are ready. I like the music. After the program, we'll meet at the table to discuss ideas. Have you brought your laptops? We all nodded. Good, then we are ready. Look who's here! You're Chris Sylvan, aren't you? Alex. You are... Aren't you Alex Baguette? Baguette? You know her, Harry? She's a star game producer like Chris. She used to be one of the game producers of Rapid, a rival company of Razer Games. What? A person like that is also here? That seems unfair for the small indie developers. Star game producer? I'm not at that level yet. You flatter me too much. I heard you left Rapid 2 months ago. Yeah, the game business is growing. Someone had to enter the market. I could agree on that. I heard you also started your new startup. What are you doing here? How did you know that? War spreads fast, and we happen to be in the same industry too, so it's normal. Just probably heard it from one of my colleagues back at Razer. But I haven't started yet. We're about to decide in next week. Undecided yet then? Nice to meet you. I'm Alex. This is Lucy and Cheshire, my teammates. The people we have heard back move forward. Cheshire, yeah, she looks like... She fits the name. He fits the name, I don't know. Lucy, it's extremely cute. Nice to meet you. What are you doing here, Lucy? They all meet each other. They all know each other. Long time no see, Soma. Is this Lucy Myers? She's the one that cheated, right? I see the two of you members know each other. We're just new too. I'm the CEO and game producer of our team. I see. Lucy is in our house composer. Nice to see you, Soma. And his new team. I see that you also brought your twin. Hi, Sasuke. I could not say the same to you. You left Seed Entertainment? Yeah. You're a company shareholder. Their returns can be attractive. You haven't changed at all. Same to you. Soma is seriously disgruntled, but Sasuke tried to calm him down by tugging at his shirt. And this is Cheshire, our programmer. Hello. Programmer. Nice to meet you. You don't have an artist? We do, but it's just the three of us today. After this jam, we plan to hire more. The money can be a great additional investment. I see. Business is also the reason why we are here. So, who's going to be a writer? We specialize in casual games, but if we ever need a writer in them, we either do it ourselves or find a freelancer writer. I see, that makes sense. Since you introduced yourself, let me introduce my team too. You already know Soma, our composer. Can't say nice to meet you when my enemy is in your team. His twin Sasuke, our programmer and head tester. So, you're the programmer, buddy? Please don't call me that. I like Sasuke more. Harry or Artist? Harry Dominic Cloud, it was nice seeing you, especially you, mademoiselles. Nice to meet you. No, Harry, don't fall in love with the cheating girl. And who is this cute-looking maiden in your team? She then came in front of me. What's your name, my lady? I'm Moriko. She's our game writer. I know some of our members haven't been on good terms, but still nice meeting you. I see. If you ever get bothered working for this Roddy man, yeah. Sorry. That's what I was thinking. She's going to try to take me to her team, right? Sorry, I need a little bit of water. Reading all these texts in visual novels really makes a number on my throat sometimes. We always have a room for a writer, okay? Roddy. Am I not even an exception? You think of yourself too highly, Harry. No, Moriko doesn't think of us that way, does she? Shrug? Okay, this might be important, so I'm gonna shrug it. They can be Roddy indeed. The event host signaled that we're about to start. I doubt I'll ever take it. These guys are never boring after all. Alex team bid their goodbyes. They were far enough not to hear so much following words. That beast sure is greedy. Soma, your mouth. Would you be okay, brother? I'll crush her. Well, at least he has a motivation now. We felt strong resentment for Soma's words like he's about to blow any moment. Chris thankfully speaks. Save your feelings for later, Soma. If you want to get back to it with your skills. That's right. Even if she's a bee, you can say that a lot here. Why can I? Brother, please stop cussing. Then they look at me. I'm not even the one they're talking about, but I still feel comfortable if a girl's cut like that. It's not pleasant to hear bad words in general. Yeah, I agree on that. There's some reasons to use them, but it's better if we don't use them. But for Soma to say that hurtful word, he must be gone through a lot of because of her. Sorry. Did he just apologize? It's starting. You won't want to miss the instructions. Now, for the event we are all waiting for. Welcome to the first Pangarap Game Jam. Pangarap? I'm trying my best with pronunciation. It's here. This event, thanks to our sponsors and the local government unit, aims to promote the game development industry in this country for more job opportunities, growth, and economic development. We've seen this a few startup studios also join the jam. There are indies and people without experience too. All levels of experience are accepted here as long as they register and pass the screening process. And so, as long as you enjoyed and expressed your creativity, nothing is impossible in winning this jam. However, for the 400 screen participants groups and so, devs include, teams will be a CC on the next round. Listen carefully, and I will explain the rules and criteria before revealing the theme. Everyone took on their phones to take notes. Nobody uses paper anymore, right? Nobody likes to use paper anymore. These are the rules. 1. You're not allowed to have a maximum of 10 members in one group. Any more than that, you're disqualified. 2. You're only allowed to distribute the game on one platform, and that is our sponsor. 3. The whole event lasts 13 days. Today is the 1st, and the 9th and the 10th is the pitching day. On the 11th and the 13th, the judges will be playing the finalists, games, and announce the winner on the last day. So you'll have 7 days to work on your game. You are to upload your game before the 9th at 12 at midnight. 4. You are to send your presentation at the same time as the submission via email for review. Fudge deadlines. Fudge. I was trying not to cuss. Last, you are to create your assets originally for the purpose of the jam. No pre-made assets, even if you entered solo. We promote and aim to produce original intellectual properties. Don't think this jam is similar to the ones you join online. Yeah, I agree. Like, I'm gonna take a moment. I'm sorry, but I know like there's a space for everyone in the indie games community and making games, right? But I personally prefer games made with original assets, even if they don't look as good or sound as good or are a little like sketchy. No, not sketchy on the suspicious side, like sketch, like unfinished, right? I prefer original assets because they give more life to the project, right? It makes it more unique, and I do enjoy more unique games, right? Because sometimes when you play as much indie games as I do, because let's be honest, you can see the playlist, it's a bunch of indie games, you start to, all of them start to blend together into one. And when people use pre-made assets, I don't like especially pre-made music because it can get you copyrighted on YouTube, but like pre-made art assets, You can also start to identify them on games, and it takes out of the individuality of the game, right? That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay. I knew it. Do you outsource when you make your games as a solo dev, Sasuke? Mostly in the art department, yes. Though I am also learning how to do it. You know how to make music as well? I'll leave that to someone. What a great brother. Of course, what do you think of me? But that's amazing, soloing is no easy feat. Yeah, I know. Sasuke is a talented rare gem. You think so? Of course, you can do almost anything, you should be proud of yourself. A jack of all trades is a master of none. He's a master of programming though. Come to think of it, you're right. Yeah, that guy is too perfect. Have you taken them all down? Next up, criteria for judging. 3% concept, your game's story and game design will be evaluated here. Do your best to brainstorm, practice that creativity. Technical skills, 25%. Art, music, narrative, game design, and programming, bringing those together are important. We know that art can be subjective, so leave the judging to our judges. Impact, 25%. What do you just feel about your game? Were they touch, annoyed, capture the hearts and let your message come across? And last, fun, 20%. This will be the most challenging part, you'll know why later. Your game needs to excel in these areas for you to win, but remember, we are to make fun, so naturally we should have fun making them as well. Has anyone taken notes? My cell phone got drained. You know this is a big day and you didn't even conserve your battery? I memorized them. You also have perfect memory. I took notes. That was a little late response, dude. Then, after the pitches, the judges will determine whose games they will play, which means it's an elimination round. So be sure to present well. Who will present? I guess Chris? Yeah. He's the more like outgoing person here. Yes. The winners will be announced here on the 13th day. Any questions? One participant raised her hand, it was Alex. Yes, the red-haired lady. The staff gave her a mic. Is there not a popularity criterion? Can it affect the judging? Good question, we didn't include it for the waiting, 7 days is too short for the marketing. What if it's not? She's gonna use her connections, right? Oh, it seems like we have a confident participant here. What do you say, judges? No, don't do it! The announcer spoke with the judges for a moment before returning to the mic stand. To add motivation and maybe a little pressure, popularity is now considered part of the criteria. However, it's only take the smallest portion of 5%, slicing down the fun criteria. We only put 5% to give mercy to our newbies, also, yeah, it's true, like, there's a lot of cases where people use, like, how famous they are to give advantages to a product that is not as good. Not only in the gaming industry, just in general, right? Like, you can see a bunch of famous VTubers doing that kind of thing to win competitions in an unfair way. Anyway, even considering isn't enough. Thank you. If you have further questions, you can always ask your staff at the back. Harry, you said there was a star producer, right? Yes, she's on the same page as Chris, however I heard some rumors about her. Rumors? I heard that as a producer she's a bit of an authoritarian. Those might be a bit false accusations. Chris also has his fair share of rumors as a producer. Did you believe those? Yeah, let's drop it. A rumor can affect that person to his advantage or the opposite. We became quiet, so was right, especially since he experienced the effect firsthand. Now we're going to announce the theme. Are you ready? Everyone is on the edge of their seat. Chris already told us what to expect, but we still can't get not excited. The theme of this game is going to be social issues. Poverty, climate change, corruption, crime education. As long as it's social issue, it's acceptable. What a fun theme for games. I mean, it's good that games tackle these kind of topics, right? Of course, like everything. You need books and games and movies about social issues so they can be addressed. But I don't think I don't like playing games that are too heavy-handed, because usually people have trouble managing social issues in games, and it's just too heavy-handed and feel like you're getting scolded instead of having fun. So it's a hard topic too. The aim of this jam is to promote awareness of the social issue we currently face and possibly find solutions to resolve them. That is why I told you that the fun criteria will be the most difficult. It's because of the theme. Yeah, how do you promote awareness and entertainment at the same time? It's up to you. The winner gets to win 50,000. Oh, that's a... Wait, it's split between 5 people. Yeah, it's not that much money, but I guess it's enough money to survive like 3-4 months. I didn't think this game jam will be that lavish. So that's why there's a lot of participants. Yeah, but only a few handful managed to finish their games when it comes to game jams. Oh, that's right. You joined one before. Yeah, I joined game jams before, but I never finished the game in time. That makes it easier. That's all, and good luck, participants. The game jam is officially open now. Hey there. Then, good luck with your game. We'll work on the studio and we'll work on over there. Oh, do you have a studio? How nice of you. Okay, good luck then. We don't need luck, we're going to win. I don't like Alex. We're not going to let you. Don't beat yourself up, buddy. I won't. You will, I just know it. And good luck producing your tracks from scratch, Sama. You'll need it. I don't need it, but let me say it to you. Good luck creating your original compositions. Says the composer who can create his own. We would know the truth. Let's see where our talents bring us. Is someone going to tell me good luck? Good luck, Monsieur. If you do well, I might consider hiring you if you apply. Yeah, Miss Cloud, I wish you well. In hell. I won't appreciate it if you shut up. With the latest wishing me luck, I'll be fine. I'm badly sad with this teammate. And Moriko, the offer is still on the table. Maybe you don't want it now, but hopefully soon. Can you please stop pursuing our teammates? They're still going to be her choice. No need to worry, as long as I'm with my team, I won't happen. They're not that bad after all. We won't let her go. Our mama sealed that easily. It's the only girl, yeah, we can let her go. It's gonna be a sausage fest. We'll win. Everyone. That's where you're wrong, kiddo. Alex winked. I better see you in the next round, Chris. Don't worry, you will. Then they left. So what's the plan? Let's have a meeting first. This is supposed to be a demo. It's lasting for a while now. I'm tired. I plopped down on my bed. I can't believe I'm joining this jam. This used to be a dream of mine, and finally it's my reality. We set up the tools and plan for a schedule earlier. All of us will work from home since we have yet to have an office. I also prefer working alone, so that will be ideal. Tomorrow we'll have a meeting. This is why tonight we asked for to come with game ideas and pitch them to the team. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath, trying to clear my mind. Then I got up, opened my laptop, and about to jot down my ideas. We don't have much time. Let's do it. Mystery and cryptic. Fingerprint. Intrigue. Yeah. Truth. Investigate. Yeah. Forensic. Yeah, definitely. That's one. Oh, this is the horizontal bar they were talking about. Yeah. Suspect. Almost there. I got it? Nope. Suspense. Insight. Justice. That should be enough progress for the day. Today is the day we present our game proposals. You know, every time I play... Oh, wait. It's a kid. It's... Oh, that's a nice... That's a nice profile picture. Unlawful verdict. Pretty interesting topic you picked there. How about we make a debate game? You must prove a person's innocence by collecting evidence and presenting it. It's apology justice. Sounds like Ash Attorney, yeah. Who's that duck? Is that just Sasuke? Yes, I have no camera. Hey, just like me, I also have no camera. Sorry, it's just a little distracting. Anyway, you play that game? Isn't it amazing? This game can be turned into a franchise, you know? I've searched the target market. This type of games turn out to be one of the most famous visual novel type of games. These are the mechanics. That looks like a ripoff to me. Yeah, I have played a few games similar to Ace Attorney, and even they are fun and they are original. The fact that they use the exact same like objection animations and stuff like that, it makes it like looks like a rip-off, and that's not too nice. I was hoping to get suggestions for improving it. That's your pitch? You must be kidding. Why don't you present yours then? My pleasure. Someone prepared the present, then presented his slides. I knew it. It's a reading game with songs that gives up uplifting and motivating messages to promote patriotism. Colonial mentality is one of the country's problems after all. That's exactly what I was talking about a few moments ago, that you might get a little bit heavy-handed with the topics in this kind of games. Yeah, I think that would be too heavy-handed to be enjoyable for most people, right? Who's going to write the lyrics? Then they look at me. I don't have experience. Case closed. I can write lyrics, you know? You can't shoulder them all along within the time frame, but I appreciate your idea, Soma. Still, after everyone's done, you can always reconsider mine. Yep, after everyone's done, next Moriko. It's time. I put my slides in. What do we all have this team in common? Human anatomy. Hair? Dreams. Just get to the point. We're all jobless. Oh. That's why I chose unemployment as a theme. As a writer, I wanted to do a narrative that teaches and gives satisfaction to the players. A visual novel where your choices change the course of your conversation with your interviewer in an interview, and she must get the job no matter what. And if she interview takes a dark turn. What? I mean, that's a cool topic, but what? The meeting is over for the remaining proposals. Sasuke proposed a puzzle game with crime as a theme. It was good, except designing the levels will take longer than the given time. I guess visual novels are good for game jams since you can make them in less time. Here's a novel, global warming as a theme. Harry saw several of the jams participants also use the same topic, and Chris saw that this mentioned. Yeah, you don't want to do the same topic as everyone else. So we all vote for the proposal we think is the best, and it was my proposal. Never thought my idea would be picked for the first time. After the meeting, I got a call from Harry. I'm worried. Why? Would you be alright writing those uncomfortable topics, mademoiselle? Thank you for your concern, Harry. I'll be alright. Besides, mademoiselle is quite long. You can just call me by my name. It's fine. You deserve to be called that, my lady. My lady. I'm sorry. If only some guys are as decent as you, Harry. I think Harry is not as decent as you think. It seems like a little bit of a playboy. My lady. I'm sorry, I couldn't give a better game idea. Your idea is better, you know. I know, but it wasn't exactly original. That's the thing. Why did you choose injustice as your topic, Harry? I have my fair share of injustice in my life, like my clients backing out from their art commissions. Oh no. Yeah, that's not nice. Please don't do that. It sounds rough. I hear him chuckle on the other end of the line. But lady, if you ever get depressed writing the script, you can always talk to me. Though I might not always be available because of my jam task, but I'll answer when I can. I'd rather not disturb you, then. Thank you, Harry. You won't be a disturbance. You know that I'm here. Thanks to that conversation, I feel motivated enough to write. Another minigame? It's the fifth night, everyone is hard at work. True to Alex's words, her team managed to finish their game in 3 days, enabling more marketing time and players until the last day. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to play theirs. However, based on the screenshots, they made a point-and-click simulation game with visual novel elements. Oh, I like those. I like point-and-click mechanics on games. The other members are aware of this too, hence the pressure is taking them on them. If only you didn't exaggerate with the instruments, we will finish it by now. Say the perfectionist who kept redoing his illustrations just because he wasn't satisfied. Visuals are key point in any visual novel. It's on the name. You think music isn't important enough? Well, I don't want to discredit anyone. Like, obviously music, it's important. I think music can make or break a game. But in the case of visual novels, I think you definitely need visuals firsthand, right? Because if you were about to lose the popularity criteria, everyone calm down first. I'll tell you both to do your best, but also mind the scope and time we have. You were given a deadline and you met it. So what if the other team finished earlier? I didn't pressure you to finish them earlier than your deadlines. Don't let unnecessary pressure get into your creativity bubble. We have just enough time for marketing and you all did great. Why would you think that? 2 days is barely marketing. We need to gain rating and reviews by the last day. That's not entirely true, brother. What? Sasuke's right. Marketing a game doesn't happen only after you release your game. You all aren't doing social media enough in your lives. What? Yeah, you have to promote your game even before you start, like, making it even. I post them on the forums and gaming communities with creative marketing things to get viral easily. We have high engagement in each of our posts. High engagement? That's right, many people are looking forward to it. That's amazing. Well, by the way, I found this game on a Twitter post, right? So it's true, you have to promote your games on Twitter and stuff like that. I do follow developers on itch.io to keep up with the game and updates, but I also find a lot of indie games to play on Twitter, right? I sometimes search for the words indie game or something like that and just scroll until I find something interesting. So if you're an indie developer and by any chance are watching this, it's true, you have to promote your games. Even if no one is seeing, you have to promote it. Someone is going to eventually find you. And I hope that's me. I guess we'll have to rely on that. I know it's good for them to be fighting. I understand we're all pressure, but we must practice how to keep a cool head. So every time you have an opposing opinion, let's talk all about calmly. Sorry. I just should. You're the one who started this. You need to cool your head too, Soma. I'll try. Come to think of it, these two are also on good terms when they first met. Thanks for your updates. Let's continue our work. Are they enemies from their past lives? Good luck on your task. Working with a team is surely troublesome sometimes. Good things we have Chris as the mediator. Yeah. He's a great leader, yeah. I think that's I also prefer working by myself on stuff. Like even if my abilities are limited to make things like a live 2D model or an illustration or a stream or something, I do prefer working solo because I have a lot of trouble working with people, and I think it's part my fault, part other people's fault, but I prefer not to engage into work with other people. Sorry. Fast forward to the 7th day, we're testing and further proofreading our game. Thankfully, we managed to finish the assets needed because of the scope. Everyone is talented and skilled enough to avoid any problems technically. Any technical problems. The game is coming together nicely and it feels like our hard work is finally paying off. The characters and storyline are seem to blend well with the art and music, creating an immersive experience for the players. If there's anything I'm nervous about, it's in my writing skills. Impressive! Did you contact a proofreader? No, but I used a proofreading tool online. Also, thanks to your feedback, I was able to revise them easily. You're not bad, after all. I don't like proofreading tools. I don't think that they work that well, but I mean, it's always better to make someone proofread your work, right? I do myself make a lot of mistakes too, so I know that for a fact. Of course, I'll do last fixes with the writing. There were still a few spelling mistakes and inconsistencies that need fixing, and the deadline is quickly approaching. I couldn't afford to let my nerves get the best of me, now I need to stay calm and stay focused. This is my last chance, I should do my best. The last minigame? Romance, again. Emotion. Destiny. Pepperoni. Heartbeat. Yeah. I want to click pepperoni so bad. Loyalty. Amour. Yeah, I never know how to speak French. Fate. Love songs. I feel like just missed one and I'm not gonna reach that far. Trust. Admiration. There, done. I didn't reach the second bar, so it's a shame. I stretched from my chair, everyone had gone for the lunch break, they had finished their task after all. I sent them the revisions via email, now it's all up to you, Sasuke. I deserve a break. I'll take a nap. It's been 5 minutes since I closed my eyes, but I can't stop thinking if my writing's good enough. I'm starting to think, is this game just... Yeah, it says Talent's demo version, so... It's a really long demo version, I wonder how long the complete game is gonna be. It'd be nice to get feedback from a professional editor. The editor I know is currently busy, so she can help us at the moment. Chris is surprisingly capable of editing. Being a game producer exposes you to different industries and skills. His life must be hard. Oh, you're asleep? That boy's Chris? I can feel him sitting down beside me. I didn't budge and pretend to be asleep. I don't know why, but I wonder what he'd do. You're going to be one step towards your dream. I'm keeping my promise to help you reach it, so hang in there. Wait. I remember being in a similar situation before. When you were kids? It's after class and I'm waiting for Chris to finish his student council duties. We usually go home together, Chris and I are neighbors. I wrote an Otome game plot in my notebook to pass the time. It's not the best, but I'm proud of what I created. Chris is taking too long, so I decided to take a nap. I wasn't long until I heard someone entering the classroom. Oh, you fell asleep. I pretended to be unconscious and aimed to surprise him for making me wait. However, when we got close enough, he spoke. Ah, that's a really nice illustration. I really like it. Otome came again. It never really changed. His voice is gentle, almost like whispering not to disturb my sleep. If you really like it that much, then I promise to help you make your games a reality. Okay, now I think Chris it's up in the husbando ladder. I think it's a lot up. You'll be the best game writer and designer there is. He's promised that he left. Moriko. I didn't know how to face him back then, so I pretended not to hear it. Wake up. He used to be so supportive of me as a friend, and I didn't want to lose that. But I wish he at least made the effort to keep in touch. You've done well, huh? We finished the game. I leaned back in my chair and let out a sigh of relief. It was a grueling 7 days, but it was worth it. We have created something truly special, and I can't wait to see the players' reactions. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to play the game they made in this game, so you can play a game inside a game. I opened our submissions page on my computer, and what faced me surprised me. 3 comments in 7 hours? And they're almost positive reviews? Yeah, that's really good, because you might say like just 30 comments in like a few hours. That's a lot. I have seen games published for months and they don't have even 1 comment. That's the games I usually play and leave my comment and review. I texted Chris about the current statistics since he's the one who accessed the developer account, which he announced on our group chat. Wow, 2,000 something downloads, 7 p.m. We did great, guys. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. Oh yeah, Chris' marketing strategy worked as expected of him. Now that's a sure point for the popularity criteria. I'm sorry, my voice has been breaking lately. I started the game submission probably from the submission website. Our game is up to the 4th spot with the Alexis game on top. Alexis, they are a team of professionals. It's highly possible that they win. But we mustn't lose hope. And popularity alone isn't the criteria. We can make it through this. Yeah, it's just 5%. It's not a lot. And now, for the event that we're waiting for, the pitching day. Our 400 participants only finished their game. Are you ready? Yeah, only 134 finished the game. Yeah, that makes sense. I see a lot of people, like thousands of people, subscribe to a game jam on itch.io, and sometimes only like 20 people finish the game. People usually finish the game after the jam, but it doesn't count anymore, right? This jam is harder than I thought. Probably a lot of people gave up on because the topic is really hard. Let's begin. First up, Alexis Studio. That's our cue. Can we see the other member of the group? Alex Lucy Shire. What's up, everyone? Good luck on the pitch. I had enough luck already, but still, thanks. Alex went to the stage and began her pitch. That's a nice look. Good morning, everyone. I'm Alex of Alexis Studio. Way to go naming your studio with your name. That's not a bad indicator of a people to work with, of a person to work with. Did you know that in around 1 million fisher folk in our country, 39.8% are below the poverty threshold? It's a sad reality that heroes of our seas. Therefore, we present Fisherman Simulator. Wow, what an original idea. In this game, you're a fisherman with a loving family. You are given a starting amount to begin with. Now it's your job to choose where and when to work wisely, increase your income, and give your family a good and proper meal in a week. Fish during the day while renting the boat, borrow a loan from a local store, or even look for a job in the city if you find one. The weather was good, you were able to catch more fish than usual. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows, however, sometimes you get no fish, absurd raise in rent, and rejection from loaners. It's your choice how to avoid or deal with them. It reflects the sad reality of what some of our country's fishermen deal with their everyday lives. Poverty and capitalism. This game not only promotes awareness of the sad matters, why would a game be called a game if there's no fun in it? That's why we decided to make this game guilt-free. People get to be strategic with the budgeting and decisions marketing while helping a real fisherman in the game. How? When you choose the option to look for a job, the game lets you view ads. It helps you generate income inside the game, but the ad revenue goes to the real fishermen who acquire their own new boats. It's a win-win. Wow, I don't like Alex, but that's really good pitching. It's a simulation game from a poor fisherman's point of view with 6 endings. Hustle and budget carefully to survive. The crowd applauded. Not only did they make a polished game in such a short time, but they also hit the agenda promoting social issues while making the game fun and forceful. Yeah, that's a game with a cause. Yeah, an honorable feature. They are pros indeed. It's just a presentation. They just haven't played the game yet. They also incorporated visual novel elements in it. This narrative is too realistic, yet I can tell it'll be fun playing it. Yeah, I guess that's true. That's true. It might be not fun playing it. Does that mean they are good? Then you Alexis Studio. While the judges prepare their own assessments, the next group powerful studio will be presented. Parasoft? Are we supposed to be next? Is that your plan name for the company? Yeah, Parasoft. Paro came from the word paru paro, meaning butterfly. Oh, that explains the butterflies. Soft meaning software, because we're a game company. Yeah. Why butterfly? Know the term butterfly effect? We might be a small group, but we're gonna have a large impact in this universe. That's commendable. It sounds good. Yeah, I like it too. I guess it's okay. Not the most original, but it's okay. Make us proud. You got this. If you're nervous, think of the audience as if they were naked. I will laugh then, but thank you everyone. Without your encouragement, I feel like I could do anything. That's because you can. Morika, I wonder how you'll be able to match that up. We'll see. Just watch him play the game and you'll see. Nah, I'll be a waste of my time. Wow, the audacity of this girl. You have nothing good to say, please leave. My, I just presented and you're quarreling again? Alex. Good job out there. Oh, that's good. Star Producer is complimenting me. I'm honored. I bet Buddy didn't stress on programming the game, huh? What would you think then? I played the game. It has two simple mechanics. I thought you were going along with this one. A game doesn't need to have complex programming just to be good. Firesoft Studio. Then I'll get going. Good luck. That only leaves us with Alex's team. Firesoft, huh? Did they choose it on purpose? It's just the name of their game. What? In Spanish, paro can also mean unemployment. Oh, wow. That's a double meaning. Okay, now it's a cool name. Chris started to present his pitch. Parasoft Studio. Do you know that 5% of people in your country are jobless? This is one thing our team members have in common. We're all unemployed, hence the creation of this game. Get employed. Start. Two in your face, huh? Percent get employed. It is a visual novel game that lets you play a at least 25-year-old woman on her 100 interview. That's depressing. I think the most interviews I did back then, I did like 20-something interviews and I was done. I was like extremely depressed. Like I couldn't do anymore. I just gave up on finding a stable job at that point because, man, it was depressing getting rejected over and over again. Just because I know I'm not suited to work like that. So I was doing it like I was forcing myself to do my best, and it didn't work. And I just like, you know what? I gave up, and it's been trouble since then. You're desperate to get this job. There's a lack of demand of your skill in the job market. You need it, and that's what you'll do. Get the job no matter what it takes. From a set of questions that the interviewer will give you, you have to choose your answers wisely. Your answers will affect your momentum level. The choices that we offer to you will be generated depending on your momentum. Better decisions lead to better choices, so be sure to negotiate well. Not only do you get to win or lose the job offer, but the conversation with your interviewer can also get darker. Here's an example. Your interviewer asks you if you were a risk taker. You choose yes with the answer. He looked at you from head to toe and smirked, as if he had you thought of an idea. I don't like where that is going. Your employer look at you from head to toe, then smirk. Change the topic. Tell him you'll do everything. Don't choose this ever, please. You don't know why, but that subtle change in his case made you uncomfortable. What do? Do you change the topic or tell him you'll do everything? Your answer can lead to another branch of questions until you get that ending. Like real life, decision making is important. Are you going to take your stand or let the conversation flow in your interviewer's favor? Remember, this interviewer can be sinister. But you still get to the real goal. You're on the edge of the knife. Get employed. If you're curious about what will happen next, why not play our game? That's all. Thank you. With that simple 3-minute pitch, Chris has understanding in the perfect presentation, but also had the audience cheer on him. Way to go, Chris! Then it's question time from the judges. What are your trigger warnings? Sexism, total dysphoria, and sexual harassment. I see. Thanks for the heads up. You done it now, Soma. Soma belled his fist ready to burst. Not here, brother. Not now. He looked and referred to the brother contestants around. How serious is the issue between them? They used to... I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening with my voice, but they used to date or something like that. It must be uncomfortable writing it, Moriko. Poor girl. I know the intention well, but this can be too much for her. I came up with the concept. Yeah, don't take me for granted. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm a writer, and promoting awareness for the greater good is my duty for this jam. Such a brave girl. Thank you for standing up, Mariko. Yeah, that must be uncomfortable for the guys too. But it's a message one must close their eyes to. A message not to be ashamed of. Huh, I actually like you even better now, Mariko. That was intense. Chris, how was I? Impressive. You were amazing. I was hung up on your pitch. You blew us away, Chris. Ha, thanks. We all did a great job. As expected of you, Chris. Oh, you're still here. You haven't changed. Your pitch is admirable. I see that you know me so well, Alex, but thank you. But I don't think you won. Yeah, your game can be a little sloppy and basic if not for the concept. What? Harsh. That's only one feedback. But your art is exceptional, Harry. Oh, thank you, mademoiselle. We're done here, let's go. Also, the results are going to be announced in 2 days. We have to continue marketing. I can't wait to see your face in despair, Soma. You'll be the one crying in tears, Lucy. Yeah, I think I ship those two guys. That like Lucy and Soma. I'd ship them. Tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow we'll be able to decide if we want to continue the startup or not. I started sailing as I was laying on my bed. I can sleep. If we win, I decide to continue the startup. Will be able to pay my future living expenses. Will I be able to keep my apartment? Will I eat ramen cup noodles until we succeed with the first game? Oh man. Sometimes you can't even afford like ramen noodles, like cup noodles, right? But maybe it would be nice to move to a different apartment, right? Like the way I save money when I don't have any, well, back then, was to move to an apartment that had no windows. It was just a room with no windows. It was horrible. I didn't even have AC, but it was really cheap. So that's one way of saving money. So many words are running through my head. Adulting is hard, indeed. A text? Chris, whatever happens, I'll be here to support you. Thank you. I know I was be here for you too. Now I feel better. Thanks to him, I think I can sleep now. That was easy. Like, you can't sleep, you get one text message and you go to sleep. Today is the day, the awarding ceremony. Oh man. I'm nervous. Aren't we all? Their souls. They'll determine our fate. I think it's more my fate than yours, but okay. I can't help but feel nervous. Moriko, whatever happens, you shouldn't give up on your dream, okay? Chris, if you give up, you'll forever grind. What a way to motivate. The same goes for me. I would choose to continue. I hope you should too. I hope you do, Sasuke. If you want to make a visual numbers in your free time, you could always hit me up to the visuals. Harry, that's a huge offer. The results aren't even out yet. Who are we doing this? Let's have hope. Hope? Will I have more than... Are we gonna fail or are we gonna succeed? I feel like if we succeed, it's just too good, right? So I think we're gonna fail. May the best team wins. If you lose, don't take it to heart. There's always the next time. So sorry, then assuming advanced, I could say the same for your team. Good luck on your team too. There were a lot of amazing participants this year, and we can't wait to do more of this in the future. Now let's go to the apartment waiting for. We will announce the winner of this year's game jam. It was a tough choice when two amazing entries that depicted several important social issues. These two groups are Alexis and Paras of Studio. We got in. That's our team. I knew it. Ha, not bad. All the same to your team. Everyone is on the edge of their seat, the crowd's attention is no one else, and the suspense is rising. We choose the one that's simpler in gameplay but has a lot of polished, gorgeous art and music, more fun, popular, and game impact well to the players. Even the bad ending left an important message, so we decided to choose this game. The award goes to the developers of Get Employed by Paras of Studio. Clap, 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 clap. Yes. Did we really win? This is just too good to be true, but I take it. They announced our team name. Yeah, it that looks. You just got lucky. What? That's unfortunate. Congratulations, Chris and your team. Congratulations too for making it this far, Alex. Whoop, that was my dog. Don't worry about it. She sometimes has... I don't know if you can hear it, but she's screaming pain. She sometimes has this pain on her back. I can't do nothing about it, but give her some medication that I'm doing, but the pain is going to continue. So sorry about that. Okay. Good luck with your future endeavors. I'll just say the same to you. You should be careful since you're going to start your company after all. Thank you. That was satisfying. We know such a simple game with simple coding got to win. It's all about creativity and teamwork. That's right. This calls for a celebration. Parasov, will you please go on the stage? But we must get a prize first. Yeah. This day marked the beginning of my step towards my dream. A beginning of the life I always longed for. A life with them. Despite that, will I be able to handle the adversities? It's not yet over, Chris. I guess we'll have to face them head on. What? While we are settling things with our business and office, will temporarily halt the face-to-face meetings here. No problem with me. Me either. We're a company now, after all. With that, I would like to thank you for choosing to stay with Parasoft. We already celebrated, but still worked to cheers. Yeah, we all did a great job. Yes, we all did. I still can get over the studio name. Look, I didn't know any Spanish, okay? Isn't that fate? It's like we were meant to create that game. I would like to think of that way, Harry. So, what's next? Why are we called here today? Right, the reason I called you here today is for the agenda of our next game, our first commercial game in the market. Finally! Thanks to the jam, we managed to track a few publishers. We will need to release a playable demo to help to fund our full game. Also, the demo will help gain traction and gain followers during early development. We're going to do full offensive building technically and marketing. I honestly thought a publisher will straight up fund even the demo because of our win at the game jam. It's not that simple. They need a solid record of the developers that they're dealing with. Yeah, that's true. Funding is not easy business. I see a lot of like indie game developers get frustrated with the funding because they make a little demo and try to get all the funding for the full game, and they get most of the time they get no money or little money, and they get frustrated and start to blaming it on people. But people have to understand that funding is serious business, and you have to present solid evidence that you're making a competitive product, right? So it's a little too sad that most indie developers can't get funded, right? Because they're such great ideas. I'm not me, but when I say they don't get funded, I'm not saying the games or the demos are bad. Most of the time they are really good. It's just giving money is really hard. That's why I'm glad crowdfunding exists for one, because most indie developers get money from, or like most indie creators, right? Let's not just say developers, like music writers, artists, VTubers get most of their money from funding from donations. So I'm glad that kind of thing exists to promote more indie games, but it will be nice if more like big shots with money invested on indie games, right? That will be nice. Yeah, we might be a now initial for industries and manage to pull out through the game jam, but we have to yet prove ourselves as a company. In short, we need to deliver first. But that's fine, we know what we entered. That's right, this is one of the risks we anticipated. Thank you, Sasuke and Moriko. Now, through the market research, I found that the most suitable time to release a demo will be good for the business. Here it is. Steam Game Fest. The Steam Game Fest, the next level. You have reached the end of the demo. Thank you for playing. That was a stupid ending, but I kind of expected the demo to end after we won or lose the contest. Thank you for playing the Talents demo. The fact that you are playing this means a lot. The full game is still tentative and is planned to be released commercially. If you're interested in game development, we also have other articles on our devlog. I guess you can click that. That can help you get started. Whatever your dream is, hold on to it while you can. Some people don't even get the chance to or have the means of reaching them. Some people can't even dream. But we can believe that life is going to get better. So be an opportunity grabber, take the risk. Good luck, existing future talent. And that is the demo for the talents. For the talents demo, that's the end of the talents demo. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, so there's a lot to unpack in here. A couple of hours of reading visual novels. My throat is kind of sore. Let me drink a little bit of orange juice. Okay, so I was expecting like good things for this game, since it's a visual novel developed with the topic of game development. So it's like a little bit meta, you know. And what I expected came true. This is truly a really good visual novel about game developing. I can see the people that make this game really know what they are talking about. I'm sure there's a great team of people behind this game that know music, art, game developing, programming, all of that. You can see that the when people say like, I think most successful games are like passion projects that people really love, and you can see the passion on the game. Like, you can see when a game is too commercial and they just make the game to make money or to be famous. You can see that, but in this game, you can see the passion of the developers of the game, of the team, and I think that really came through, especially because of the topic of the game is a game about game developing. Yeah, I think. What else can I say? I don't know. It looks, the illustrations are obviously really nice. They're a little bit like, they have different expressions. The characters are really cute, all of them. I'm gonna say my top 4, 5. I don't know. My ladder of husbandos for this game, right? I think Chris was going to be out of the question, but that cutscene with the memory from middle school, high school, I don't know. That was really cute. You know that, like, you have to really appreciate the person that helps you no matter what to achieve your dream. That's true love, right? So I think Chris will be like in second place. I think the twins are at the end. Yeah, I think I don't know. It's kind of hard to decide with husbandos because I'm not a husbando type of person. You know, I'm more about the waifus, but I'm trying to play along with the Otome thing in this game. So yeah, I think I forgot the name of the artist. What's the name of the artist? It's Harry, right? Yeah, Harry. I think Harry's in number 2. No, number 3. Yeah, number 3. Yeah, Harry's number 3 because he's a little bit of like, it's too flirty for my taste, right? So I think number 4 should be Soma. I don't like Soma. He's just too grumpy, and it's too annoying for me, right? So yeah, I think Soma, it's in last place, and I think Sasuke, it's the most husbando for me. Like, if I had to choose a husbando in this game, it would be Sasuke. I like him. I think he's too overpowered. Like, he's too perfect at everything, but he's a kind individual, right? So I think that's important to have in your husbando. Your husbando has to be kind. So yeah, I think it would be Sasuke at the top, Chris second, Harry third, and Soma fourth. Yeah, that would be. By the way, the name of the protagonist it's Alice, right? It's Alice Rodriguez. That's it. So yeah, that's my husbando ladder for this game. Again, I think it's a really good game. I think that it's definitely there can be improvements in this game, but I think the soul of it's perfect. The heart of the game, it's there, and I'm sure this is just a demo version, right? There's a bunch of things they are gonna probably fix or are already fixed. So yeah, I think the full version is gonna be like sold, right? You have to pay for the full version, and sadly I can't afford indie games right now, so I don't think I'm gonna play the full version of this game. But if you guys want to play this game and take different choices than I did, you have to play that mini game. It's cool. The link will be down in the description with all the games I have played so far. And if you want to try the full version, I really recommend it because this game can only get better, right? I do like the little like animated introduction for the game. It was really cool. It would be nice if we get a little chance to see the gameplay of the games they present at the Game Jam, but I think that would be a little too much to expect, right? But the Otome part of the game, I didn't quite sense the romance just yet, but again, this is just a demo version, right? I think you can make it more like, obviously Chris is the main interest, right? But I think the other guys can do better, especially the twins. I don't get a lot of romance with the twins, but yeah, I think this game is like a 9, 8 out of 10. I can give it a higher like rating because I'm not that into Otome games, right? But this as a visual novel, I can rate this game as a visual novel, and as a visual novel, it's really good. It has choices. It even has a mini game. I love mini games in visual novels. It gives it more like gameplay, of course. So yeah, if you want to try Talents, go do it. The link to the itch.io page is gonna be on the description. Thank you guys for watching the video. I know this was a really long one. Thank you, developer, for making the game. It was really fun, and I hope the best for this project. And I will see you guys in the next indie game or stream. Goodbye.